Joining me right now is Chelsea Green ahead of Clash at the Castle. Now, I want to jump straight in with something. You had a run in TNA, multiple runs in TNA. We have seen Jordan Grace come over, appear in NXT.
Yes, we have.
Is there anyone from your old stomping grounds that you'd really love to get in the ring with again, or anyone new?
Definitely Jordan, because I want another run at that Knockouts title. Mm-hmm. I held it a few years back. I want to hold it again. And I may or may not have sent a little feeler text to one Tommy Dreamer to say that Little Miss P and I, my Scottish Thistle, would be happy to wrestle for the Knockouts tag team titles.
I mean, that's got to be an interesting prospect. The tag team division there is great. Any particular tag teams that you're...
Well, here's the thing. I always love to take on my little demon Rosemary, but I also wouldn't mind seeing my husband, Matt Cardona, and Steph DeLander take on me, and I'm not sure yet.
Not sure. Well,
I'm not sure what man, you know what I mean? I find them all very annoying and smelly and sweaty. Maybe Drew. I could do Drew because Drew was former TNA, former Impact guy, so that could work. Maybe Bobby Lashley, because he too was my coworker there.
Yeah.
So we've got some options.
I like those options.
Yeah.
Now, moving back over to WWE, you returned at the 2023 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
You had a run previously in WWE. How has it been different between the two? You come in at a different time, there's different leadership. How's it been both behind the scenes and on screen?
Okay, so a lot of people ask me this. For me, work is work. Like, I go to work, I do the same thing. I am the same person, whether I have, Ronald McDonald as my boss.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Triple H as my boss. Like, it's all the same for me. However, this run is different for me because the stress is gone, the pressure is gone. Being released during the pandemic was really, really the best thing that ever happened to me because it brought kind of a new sense of like, whatever happens, happens. And so I think if you asked anyone, like they'd say, although I'm high-strung energy-wise, I'm extremely low anxiety. I'm very relaxed. I don't get stressed for my matches. I just kind of go out and whatever happens, happens.
Speaking of that, how much whatever happens, happens? How much input do you have on your character?
No, whatever happens, happens with my character. What comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth, and we all just pray it's something funny and not ridiculous, and I don't get canceled. And it 99.9% of the time is something funny.
Quite well. You've done quite well so far. Your entrance with Samantha Irvin giving the iconic Chelsea Green, how much input have you had on that? Is it a collaborative process?
Well, first of all, you're lucky that I didn't make you do that because there are people in this building that I have made do that.
Okay.
So she started doing it, and I heard it, but I didn't register how much the crowd heard it and how much they loved it until we got a month in and I saw Twitter.
It's all come back to Twitter.
Twitter will tell you if they love you or they hate something, right? So they told me how much they loved it, and then when it was taken away, when I tell you, Twitter was up in arms over it. And then I was, because it was me. It felt like an extension of my entrance. So I fought really hard to get it back. We did, in fact, get it back. I think Twitter did help it. And then now we've moved brands.
Yeah, you have.
So my little Sammy Queen is on Raw.
To round that off, just finally, you and Piper, of course, have moved over. You've changed brands. She's got a big opportunity to clash at the Castle. How is that dynamic for you both, getting to have that opportunity almost as a pairing, but in seeing her go for that shot?
Well, here's the
especially
thing.
In Scotland.
That's it. The most iconic moment that a wrestler can have is going back to their home, performing in front of their friends and family, performing in front of being in the motherland. And so for her to be able to do that, for me to be able to witness it, for her to win this women's title, because she will tomorrow. And then for us to now go to Canada for Money in the Bank, go to the motherland for me, and win that briefcase. I mean, that is going to be the best 30 days in not only our history, but wrestling history. It's going to be amazing. And honestly, Piper is so ready for this moment. She's been wrestling for so long. Every moment in her career has led her to tomorrow at the Hydro.
Well, best of luck to both of you at Clash at the Castle and Money in the Bank.
Thank you.